Okay, guys, this is part two of that rust removal situation. I've tried to record this once before and it just didn't turn out. Like I said, I'm still getting used to the camera thing. In the first part, we sprayed both MRO, Chem Clean, and or chemical. Let's see if I get this right. I hate doing this. We sprayed Rust-a-Bust gel, and it's from MRO Chemical. All right, and then we also tried the Crud Cutter on the other side. Now, on the second event, and you remember the turnout, on the second trial, I just used the Rust-a-Bust, and did pretty good actually. I cleaned it all down. I sanded it with 100 grit sandpaper, and I cleaned it all down, and then I sprayed the Rust-a-Bust on the roof. Didn't get everything. It actually changed the remnants of whatever rust was there from a dark brown to a black, and you're going to see that in the very next clip. When I finished the project, though, I spray painted the stuff, also from MRO Company. I got so much stuff up here, it's unbelievable. And the chemical I sprayed, let's see if I can put it right on top of here. And I'll show it to you. It is called, let me see if we get this right. Black Star. Converts rust to a form of stable, paintable surface. Eliminates the need for scraping, sandblasting, or priming rusty surfaces. Protects from further rusting on the surface exposed to rain, salt, water, salt spray. And of course, you've got the dangers and all the rest of it. But anyway, I used that on the roof after. I guess you'd love the mustache here. I used that on the roof after the fact. After I used the Rust-a-Bust and cleaned it and everything else, and I think it turned out okay. When I've completed that process, I let it set for several hours, washed it real good, let it set for several hours, and then I sprayed acid etching primer on top of the roof, and you're going to see that the finished product now. That's the door. Let's see if I can get a better shot. That is the door. That is the door that, if you remember yesterday, had all the stripes in it. And I think that's ready for, metal etching primer. And I bought 3 cans. We'll see how far that goes. I can always go buy some more. It's up the street. Now, here's the roof. As you can see, that there is the base primer from the factory. This is what's the remnant of the rust. It's black now. As you can see, there's no real rust anymore. You know, it's been sanded down. All the white you see there is metal, and I think it's pretty good. It certainly isn't as easy as, just spraying something on and wiping it off. But one thing you notice when you rub it, these are pits from the rust. There's going to have to be some fill and sand on this roof, and then it's going to have to be wet sanded out. But I think we're going to get it. I think it's going to be fine. All right. Well, what I'm thinking about doing though is on the dark spots there is a chemical. It's a spray. I have it here somewhere. Oh my gosh. Black Star. Okay, this is the chemical I sprayed over top of the remnants of the rust. I don't even know if it was rust, it was dead rust. Or that's what Pete would call it. You kill the rust, whatever. It's, rust that's been destroyed. Anyway, as you can see, this is Black Star. It's also made by MRO Chemical. I believe that's what their company's called. It converts rust to a form of stable, paintable surface, eliminates the need for scraping, sandblasting, or priming rust surfaces, protects from further rusting on surfaces exposed to rain, sun, salt, and spray. And there are the dangers, which are pretty significant. And there's their phone number if you need to buy it. But I have found that this stuff, it worked pretty good, because when I sprayed it on, whatever was still brown ended up turning black. So it was pretty black. And then, of course, I, finished off with that a coat of acid etch primer. So anyway, that's where I am at this point. And what can I say? Okay, guys, this is the metal etch primer, and as you can see, after it's been cleaned, did a pretty good job on getting rid of the rust. Well, we got rid of the rust, and then now the metal etching primer. You really can't tell. There's some streaks in here because I spray can it with a rattle can, but that's okay. I mean, the bottom line is, when you're doing this sort of thing, you're trying to do the best you can. And here's the roof. I don't know if you can see that. That gives you a better shot of the roof. A little contrast there with the I don't know if you can see it or not. Bottom line is, I think we got it. I think we got the roof pretty well, to be quite honest with you. It's been, the metal etching primer's been on it for over a week now, so it is what it is. Now I think we're going to hit it with, we've got to put a polyurethane primable sander, a sandable primer. I'll get it out. And then once we do that, we can move forward. All right, guys, that's all she wrote. Now, on another note, I was able to purchase my transmission this week. I found a company up in South Carolina that, see, I've got the LS1 motor. It's actually right over here. It's ready to go in the car. It's got about 66,000 miles. It's a nice motor. It was a Corvette motor. You can see the Batwing oil pan, and I've got the truck Hummer oil pan that I'm going to be putting underneath of it. Now, I ordered a 4L60E transmission, and it's out of a 2002 Camaro Z28. Hopefully that'll fit up real nice. It should. And he's giving me the torque converter and the flywheel with it. Company up in South Carolina, and they're going to be shipping it up next week. So I can't wait to get that. That adds to the project, and it moves me forward, which is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, thank you very much for, like I said, well, for watching, and we'll see you later. We'll talk to you later. Take care.